everyone, welcome to your pick a card reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back, everybody. So I had a request from Kirsty, who left a comment, one of my subscribers like you, with a question if I'd be open to doing a pick a card about what can I do to change and improve my relationship with others. So I thought it was a great request. So thank you, Kirsty, for reaching out. Here's your reading. And just, as a note to everybody, if you ever felt really inclined to request a particular reading, let me know. I'm here. Just leave a comment below in this particular video or shoot me an email. And yeah, I'm open. Whew. Okay, so with all that being said, let's kind of jump in. We're going to move to pile one, which is right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're more than welcome to resonate. Take a few moments out to see what maybe stone resonates for you or what pile resonates for you. There's no hard or fast rules here. Whatever works for you. You can pause the video. You could take a few minutes out. Just close your eyes and do a quick little meditation as well. What messages are meant for you, and then you can pick from the 4 piles. Okay, so we're going to jump right into pile number 1. Let's do it. I call this actually the purple pile here. It's purple organite from my daughter who bought me these. So let's see what we have. So we have Miracle. It's the card of Jesus Christ right here. A miracle can occur in your life. Separation, clean it up, break negative habits. The 4 of Swords, wow, 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Oof. Okay, let's see here. Really, it looks like it's time to just clean up your life, pile 1. Not in a bad way, but if you're looking to revamp your relationships, there's a real miracle coming in here for you. If you separate yourself from drama, maybe people that don't serve you very well. For those that are you a couple, this could be an option too, to take a look at your relationship. This is just, I think, in general saying, okay, I'm going to step back and really look at my associations, who I hang out with, what I need to do to find and release any negative habits that I have that is fostered, right, by these relationships perhaps, right? You have clean it up, which is getting to the core of there's some situation that is creating some burden in your life. So sometimes if we just do a general act and put our intention out there to really clean house, you can really sweep away what no longer serves you, taking a time out from these, relationships that don't serve you anymore. And it's time to clear the air, take a look at your side of the street as well, and say maybe what's on your mind and sweep away old stuff. Almost like this spring cleaning, and the timing is perfect, honestly, to do it right now. In order to usher in new energy, sometimes we need to clean out what doesn't serve us anymore. And that could be physically and mentally as well. Take inventory, of your own dynamics and the role that you play, and see what's yours and see what's not yours. You know what I mean? Like what crap is yours, what crap is others, and really even taking just a hard look at yourself, right? To clean up the relationships that don't serve you anymore. Maybe there's some, has way too much, we all have baggage, right? But maybe there's some baggage here that needs to be sorted through, that you brought with you, that you're bringing along with you, that needs to go, right? Feeling unencumbered, right, will help you and your relationships flourish. So taking some time out here, and this is amazing. I mean, this, you can pray to Christ. This is, wow, this is really powerful. I mean, this is like a huge shift in your life if you really create this change by separating yourself from what doesn't serve you, cleaning it up, breaking old habits here could be part of the issue, part of the problem. So being cognizant of any kind of negative practice you engage in, because it helps you lose your power here. And it's time to work on changing that situation, right? This could be negative thoughts, overeating, overindulging, drinking, anything that's excess. Maybe you're the kind of person you're always late. Shit, I'm late again. You're late to work. You're late hanging out with your friends, or this is being imposed on you as well. I mean, this is how can we improve our relationship? So maybe, you're dealing with this all the time as well. And it's like, I'm done. I'm done. So your goal is to recognize and modify unproductive habits that can be challenging and even unpleasant. But it's really essential that you do, okay? Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords is a rebirthing period. You could go into some kind of meditative state here, as I mentioned earlier, with the Miracle card here. This is taking your time out for yourself, resting, taking a break, taking the separation from others to get back on track, maybe integrating whatever these changes are that you need to make in your life. Maybe some of you might even feel ill. Sometimes when we break bad habits, we feel ill, right? Like, I'm giving up sugar, right? And then you feel sick because you're detoxing, right? Something like that. So the other message here is to stay away from the conflict, right? Taking a break from your relationships is what you really need to do at this point in time. Separate and just take a break and work on yourself and work on what doesn't serve you anymore. Cleaning house with friends, even maybe taking a look at coworkers, which, there's no way around not dealing with your coworkers, but maybe shifting your perspective and how you deal with them as well. Always being courteous and professional, but not crossing that line too much into your personal life. Keep it separate here. Seven of Wands. Fight for what you want here. Okay, stay courageous, be passionate. And sevens are about reviewing and assessing. So this is about you're being challenged to grow, and it might be difficult here. Now, you don't want to be feisty, but part of this is speaking up for yourself too. Like, this doesn't work for me anymore. And I know that's hard. That's hard sometimes. I mean, the reality of it is people get all crazy and hell-bent, but you got to do what you got to do for you. And you're really being called to create this miracle in your life. So sometimes shit's hard, right, guys? And then the Four of Cups is your third and final card here. And I think, honestly, again, this is this reevaluating your situation. Maybe there's, you're disappointed in a person or a situation, and that's okay, or, you got to create this, what doesn't serve you anymore. Also, there's an energy here. If maybe you can't really see that forest for the trees right now, and maybe in some scenario, and this may not be for everybody, is you're sticking in this situation because you focus on what you think will make you happy, right? So it's time to think outside the box here. And you could be emotionally bored anyway. So I think by kicking it up here and really deciding just to really create this miracle in your life and move forward, that this will open the door for you. And any offer that comes in that is half-assed, it's, I wouldn't jump the gun here. You got some work to do here. I think no matter when you stumble upon this reading, this is going to hold true for you. It's kind of timeless. So I really hope this, gives you some insight on taking some time out, speaking up for what doesn't serve you anymore, or at least feeling like you can be honest about the situation Got some work cut out here for you. But this is what's amazing. I mean, honestly, pray to Christ. I think if you really, really want change, how can I change and improve my relationships with others? This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do, pile one, okay? So listen, I hope that was insightful for you. I hope that made sense. God bless you guys, and we're going to move on to pile number 2. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, now moving on to pile number 2, or the blue organite, crystal, mother, religious factors, message in a bottle, practice the art of transformation, lovers, king of coins, and the 8 of swords. Okay, let me take a look here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so initially what I'm getting here is many of you may have to heal your relationship with your own mother in order to improve your relationships with others. Mother Mary is here, okay, to help you heal any long-standing old patterns between you and your mom. So now you can be well, make things well in your life. This is how you will improve your relationship, especially with other women, especially powerful women, those in authority. It helps you to be more open to receiving, since feminine energy is receptive. If you're a woman, reconciling any mother issues can improve your self-love and your own self-esteem. Okay? Looking really at focusing in on your confidence, healing, the past here, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe this has kind of hindered you. Maybe the teachings of the mother in some way has hindered your mindset to maybe being more open. Maybe you need to open up your mind more to spirituality. Now, this mentions religion and spirituality. So, this card goes, beyond just religion, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So, maybe needing to develop this more, especially when you're in a difficult situation, because I'm seeing there's definitely a King of Coins, which is an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who is potentially a lover, a partner in your life. But there's conflict, right? There's the 8 of Swords. So maybe you've been really overthinking and worrying unnecessarily about this relationship, or there's negativity in maybe dealing with, maybe you are of different cultures or something like that. Message in a bottle. This is the stork that brought the baby, right? And he's hanging out on this bottle, floating in the ocean. His eyes are closed, but what this is really saying is open your mind, open your heart, because you can expect someone to favor you with positive news here. It's really actually a great card. So this can be in the form of some type of letter, a phone call, or an email. If you're the intended receiver of this message, you are the intended receiver of this message. So stay open to what you can learn. Only good will come out of all this in the end. The signs are all there. So pay attention as well and be open. And I feel like maybe there's some stagnant ways of sticking to these preconceptions, or the way that you were raised could be influencing you being closed-minded, and you need to transform here in order to make your relationships work. Does that make sense? Um, Practice the art of transformation. So acknowledge one situation in your life that's taking your power. Transform that situation into something positive and maintain that perspective as a spiritual discipline for you every day. When your spirit slips into negativity, simply breathe and then pray your way back to an inner space of positive visualizations. Your goal to practice the art of transformation. And maybe, you need to develop, some of you could go this way too, in order to improve your relationships, you need to focus on building your spirituality, connecting more with yourself on a soul level so you can understand the synchronicities in your life and that you are making the right choices here. Okay, and it could be hard for some of you, that might be in this relationship that doesn't necessarily go right hand in hand with how you were raised. So some of you could just be in a relationship, and this could be like, I know it's the angel, but sometimes when I look at this, I see three people. Maybe you're being overly influenced by your mother in the relationship. Okay, and this could be good or bad. But again, the question is, oh my Lord, I am so sorry. I have my windows open. It's beautiful here today, and it's springtime, so everybody's out and about. I think that was a motorcycle. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel as well there's an energy here on you wanting to be mothers as well, some of you. And maybe there's a lot of this pressure here based on being able to move forward within a relationship that's hindering you because you are concerned about making certain decisions because of these religious factors that are influencing you otherwise, right? But you're really being asked to transform here. And especially if there's any fighting or what's the word I'm looking for? Self-restriction. Like you need to break out of this because you're doing it to yourself. Okay, you really need to practice the art of transformation and open your heart to this person, because I really feel like, oops, this goes here, this goes here. This is, what's the word? This is getting committed to someone. This is a meant to be soul connection here. This is you also committing to your higher self and connecting in, what did we say earlier, your self-confidence, your own self-love, your own self-worth here. Coming back to you, trials overcome. This doesn't necessarily have to be, for all of you, a particular soulmate, okay? We do have the King of Pentacles here. So just putting that out there, for each one of you, it could be a little different. King of Pentacles at its face value is being in it for the long haul, He's the master of his suit, so it's really stepping up to the plate here. And if you're, persevering, right, working hard to get where you need to go here and making these changes in your life, if you feel overly influenced by your mother, if you want to improve your relationships, you need to heal with your mother and be open to that. Look for the signs and symbols along the way. I feel there's going to be opportunities for you to really address the stress that you've been in, this overthinking, that you've kind of became self-imprisoned here. And you may not even realize it. So this is how you can improve your relationships, right? You need to walk through these swords. You're not bound by anything that you feel will, spiritually hurt you or damn you in any way. You can, these are ribbons, so you can unswaddle these ribbons and rip off this blindfold, okay, and walk through these swords. You're not trapped. You're only trapped by your own self-imprisonment here, your own mindset, and you have to focus here every day. This is God is sending you symbols. Mother Mary also is here to help you. She's here, right, to help you with emotional upsets, anger, worry, right? She's really on your side. So prayer and affirmation will definitely help see you through here. Very heavy duty, very much so, pile number 2. I hope, yeah, this resonated for you. I hope this made sense. Pay attention to the signs and symbols along the way. Look at how you conduct your life based on preconceptions or beliefs that maybe don't need to serve you anymore, and open your heart. Get committed to yourself, get committed to this relationship if you are in love with this person. Okay, follow your heart, okay, because it's the Lover's card also talks about making a moral choice here. So I think if you make a choice to follow your heart, and move to this high road by staying really positive and paying attention to the signs and healing with your mom and looking at your religious factors and how that plays a role and how you can build and make that stronger in your life as well to create more of that, soul connection within yourself. You're going to be able to transform here. This is what's amazing. You definitely don't want to give up your power. Okay, and maybe that's what's been going on here as well. So it's very, very interesting spread here for you guys, pile number 2, but very, very powerful as well. Very healing. I'm getting very warm just talking about it. Your answers will come from within because you're your own person. Yes, we respect our family, we respect the teachings of our elders, but you come into this world alone and you leave alone. It's your life. Eeks. So be brave. Pile number 2. Don't worry about rocking the boat. I feel this is more of some internal work that needs to be done as far as healing, getting your perspective right on how you view your relationships, and yeah, you'll be able to get what you need, right? So God bless you guys. We're going to move on to pile number 3. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Okay, and pile number 3, or the orange organite. Let's see what we have for you. Safe travels. You deserve love. Orphaned. Examine unfinished business. 2 of Swords. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, first things first, like get out of town. You need a vacay. You need to clear your head. How you can improve your relationships is by taking some downtime here. This is about getting out of town. This is about planning a trip, for sure. Have you been, dying to get out of town to, just relax or go someplace that you've been dying to go to? And you've been putting it off and putting it off, or again, maybe you just, I'm seeing orphaned here. You're just in a really tough spot, and you got to pull yourself up out of the trenches here. Maybe there's a loved one you'd like to go visit as well. This is going to help you with your relationships. I feel like pile number 3, you deserve love, okay? Without a doubt. Maybe there's been issues in dealing with when is it going to be my time, or I keep meeting the wrong person here. Maybe there's some unfinished business here that's kept you in this prison of, wow, being guarded and closed off. There's been no action on your behalf. So you're going to pick yourself up by your bootstraps here and take down these swords and stop blocking yourself. Rip off that blindfold. You need to move on. Maybe some of you are holding on to an old relationship, somebody that left you maybe. We've got orphaned here. This is such a sad little card. Some of you are probably very depressed and can't get out of your own way. But you're doing it to yourself. You're creating this self-imposed limitation in a way, because you're just kind of waiting to see how things play out. You have 2 cards. You get the Hangman and the Two of Swords, which is blocking yourself. You're in this waiting period. It's time to break some old patterns here. Whatever's been restricting you. So, if you're feeling stuck and guarded, what's going to really help you improve your relationships is getting on up, getting out of town. As simple as that is. Maybe it's not so simple. It costs money to take a trip, Start saving now. Say today, okay, I'm going to plan this trip and I'm going to save my money every month. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to make it work. They're telling me. St. Christopher's here. Yeah, pray to him too. He can help you get this all arranged as well. Sometimes money shouldn't be a deterrent, because if miracles are meant to happen, and this is what's going to help you, it's gonna flow into synchronicity for you, right? It's gonna manifest. You deserve love. Yes, you do. You are lovable. Okay, so it's time to heal your heart here, orphaned. This is about also committing to your own growth. Maybe you've been hurt by others and disappointed, and you're just kind of in this limbo state. You're just feeling down. So it's time to pick yourself up by your bootstraps here and take care of whatever unfinished business that's been holding you back. Coming out of denial here, looking at everything. Okay, situation or person. Okay, a situation that maybe was, down and dirty, or you felt maybe you didn't get any closure here. Create a scenario that can help you move forward now and heal on this vacation. Like, set the intention now to write that letter to that person that hurt you. Okay, you don't have to mail it. Okay, but this is just something like you can do to create and foster this healing here, because you do deserve love and you will find love, but you have to help yourself first here. And it's time to really heal your heart and your soul and your senses, and go somewhere really awesome. I mean, this could be even to Europe if you wanted to go, because I'm feeling like very old school. You see the background, it's like Jerusalem, or I mean, like it's amazing. I don't know. You want to go someplace safe, of course. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's what I picked up on. So Europe, somewhere near water, Italy. I'm like, damn, can I go with you? Because it sounds marvelous. But wow, what a way to heal your heart and heal your senses. And what's really interesting? What they're showing me is that wherever you choose to go, there's going to be some kind of significance. Okay, that's going to foster in this healing. So if you get the ball rolling, you're going to be able to finally, once and for all, break free here. Really powerful. Wow. Your clarity is going to come. So no more sitting back and waiting to see how things play out. This is your time to really become enlightened. This is your time to be open to new perspectives and get moving. Get moving. You got the wait period is over. No more. No more. Okay. Take down the blindfold. Put down the swords. It's time to move on. Be open and face all this and deal with, this pain, this heartache. This is what's keeping you stuck from being able to move forward in fostering new relationships. I mean, that's the whole idea here. Like, what's holding me up? What do I need to do to improve my relationships? Pile number 3. It's healing. It's healing. For you, it's healing. Coming out of this state of depression, coming out of this space of, I wouldn't say negativity, but it's confusion. We're all meant to have connections with other people. Whether it's our loved ones or family or society. No man is an island. So if you've been a loner, if you've been feeling sorry for yourself, or you're in a lot of pain, it's time to recognize that being a part of, rather than being separate from, is essential to your well-being. You cannot live your life not interacting with others. Okay, so wow, pretty heavy duty here, guys. I love it for you, but like my heart is all warm, and I'm feeling like such compassion for you because you deserve love. You deserve everything that God has meant for you. You just got to get over this hump here. Final outcome card is the Queen of Cups. This is following your heart, right? This is tapping into that intuition, releasing and letting go what's been holding you back. That's the biggest message here with the Queen of Cups. Now, some of you could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but you don't have to be. You're really being asked to empathize and connect to your power, your own self-worth here, and your own compassion, okay? And, if you've been hurt by others, it wasn't meant to be. If there was any kind of commitment here that broke your heart, or maybe you're just a loner, but that's how you're going to improve your relationships. Unfortunately, you got to get out of this state, a sense of loss. This is an identity crisis. Feeling like maybe you don't fit in, the need to belong. So I feel there's hope here. You know what I mean? You're uncertain about your place in the world. You're uncertain about maybe which direction to go because you've been hurt, for example. But it's okay. I mean, I feel there's hope. You deserve love. This is how you're going to heal. You're going to examine your unfinished business. You're going to come out of the state of being in denial or blocking yourself. You're going to take this vacay. Woohoo, okay? Go somewhere far and wide, baby. Someplace you've always wanted to go, and you're going to be amazed. You're gonna definitely get the healing that you want, so you can move forward in your life and improve your relationships with others. Okay. God bless you guys. All the best to you. Please leave me a comment when you come back, so I know where you went and how your trip went. Okay, guys. Moving on to pile 4. Bye bye. Okay, pile number 3, or turquoise or aqua. This is so beautiful. I love this. It's like my favorite color in the universe. I love it. Okay. And you have all the elements in here as well. In this orgonite, you have your copper, you have all your metal. It's to help to balance your physical body and your auric field. Commitment. Let's see what we have for you. Codependency, chop wood, do less, temperance, 6 of coins. Wow. And the Knight of Swords. Very interesting. Commitment. Okay, this is your angels asking you to stay committed. All right, so maybe you've experienced some difficulties and fear. This card is a message from your guardian angels to stay committed. Honor your promises to your loved ones and keep your word to yourself and others. If you're feeling conflicted about not having enough time for your responsibilities, then call on your angels to help. Okay, maybe you're worried about making a decision. This card reminds you to follow through on your dreams and your goals and your intentions. Stay committed to your priorities. So that's the thing. You have to stay committed to your priorities and give them the daily attention they deserve. And that's interesting because you have chopped wood, and chopped wood is being grounded in everyday experiences and in humility. Right? Sometimes our dreams lie dormant, which I know could be frustrating because you want to move forward, but maybe you have a family to support here. You do have commitment. And this is how you're going to improve your relationship by others, by staying committed. You have to pay attention to the simple chores in your life right now. Okay, it's like pruning a tree, right? You want the leaves to bloom. If you want the tree to grow, you have to take care of it. Water the soil. Let nature take its course. It's a step in manifesting what you want. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear the energy to receive your aha moments. So maybe there's something going on here with codependency. Maybe you've been doing too much. You do have do less here, but we'll get there in a minute. Maybe you feel resentful. Maybe you feel like, your relationship and your friendships are going through some kind of lull. And all you do is your everyday tasks. You feel very attached in a way that um, you feel is hindering you from focusing maybe on a big dream that you have or a big goal. But this is where you are right now. Everybody's on a different journey. So pile 4, this is about you looking at any codependency traits. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Staying committed, but separating away from maybe feeling like you have this huge obligation and shifting your mindset. Sorry, guys, there was a motorcycle. I have my windows open today, and this is the second time during the reading a motorcycle went by, so hopefully you didn't hear that. It wasn't as loud as the other time, but, moving through this process, okay, in a loving way, okay, connecting with your partnerships or your relationships, right? Simple things like read a book together, share a meal, um, get back to basics in your commitment. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of your schedule. Maybe some of you are dealing with some addictions. That's possible. But what I'm feeling here, this is more about you feeling hogtied. You know what I mean? Like within this commitment, and you're really maybe wavering about where you are right now in your life within your commitment. You have to stay committed. Okay, stay committed and play your role, play your part in bringing a healthy connection to everything that you do on a daily basis with the ones that you love. Getting grounded, right? And do less. This is interesting. So, access your level of doing for others. Examine whether you are overextended yourself to a point that you've become unnecessarily exhausted. Why? Why is that? Is your health worth it to put yourself on the back burner here? Your goal is to confront your core reasons for risking your health unnecessarily. Okay, so, maybe some of you do have some addiction issues here, drugs or alcohol, maybe smoking, something like that. But on a more daily level here, look how she's juggling food. She's got a basket on her head. She's got the apron on. I'm surprised there's not a kid in here grabbing at her. Maybe your mom right now. Maybe your dad right now. Maybe you're stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad. And you're just feeling like all you do is do. You're codependent. You feel codependent in this commitment, in this relationship. But, it's okay. This is where you need to be right now. Temperance. Balance. Okay? Balance your life right now. You are on the right path, so you just have to go with the flow. Find some moderation, and you know what? Give some responsibilities to your other family members. All right? Don't let anybody rush you either. Okay? So it's a fine line here. You can see she has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land, and she's pouring this water, and she knows she's going to be replenished. But I definitely feel there's an energy here that the yin and yang, that there has to be a mixture of that fire and water energy to find that balance. Okay, like what I was saying here, the elements here, the metal and the fire. Okay. Don't let anybody rush you, but if you can take some stuff off your plate as well, by doing less and handing out more responsibilities to your family members, definitely could be a way to go here. Or you doing less in the sense that you can only do what you can do in a day, and that you need to find time for yourself as well. Self-care, love. And then maybe you won't feel so bogged down by your daily responsibilities, and that you just want to throw in the towel here. So this is what you need to do to nurture this, pile 4. And I really feel you got the 6 of Pentacles. This is nice. That, yeah, you've been giving and giving of your time, but if you shift your mindset, right, you'll be able to get what you deserve. Okay, this is tangible, practical, real stuff. This is balance and fairness and love and a turn for the better. And Knight of Swords is overcoming these obstacles in your life. Whatever challenges have been plaguing you. Maybe, you know, you're super mom or super dad. You know, you have to do it all. You have to work and take care of the family. And when you come home, you're just exhausted. Right? So you don't want to cut corners here. You want to charge ahead, but you want to have a plan. Maybe laying out a way to share the responsibilities, right? Staying within the commitment of where you are, because this will then open the door for you for when it's time for you to move forward in the way that you want to fulfill your dreams, you know, and your aspirations. I know being committed, raising a family in today's world is crazy, right? But I went, you know, I remember being in mommy mode, raising my daughter, and I look back now and I kind of miss it. But that's what's so amazing about life, right? You have all these phases you need to go through, and you'll get there. You'll get to the point where you can maybe springboard and not feel resentment, okay, to feeling codependent within a relationship, or that you got too much on your plate and you're not getting the help that you deserve. But through balance, sharing of responsibilities, your generosity is going to come in here. There's help coming too. And you could reach out as well. I mean, you have to speak up too here, you know. You're going to be able to overcome. Maybe speaking your truth a little bit here too. Don't be hasty. Don't be impatient. But take action to, you know, do what you need to do here. And don't expect the worst. I think that it will be well received. As long as the commitment in your heart is there. Okay, pile 4. So that's pretty amazing. I love doing this reading. What can I change to improve my relationships? Chop wood, okay, for pile 4. Staying in humility, knowing that you are where you are because that's where you're meant to be right now. Looking at anything that bogs you down, you know, with this codependent kind of energy. Each one of you, it's going to be a little different. This lady doesn't seem to be busy at all, does she? These cards crack me up sometimes. She's just like kicking back on her laurels. Looking at it. She doesn't seem to be working, does she? Not like this lady, but yeah, the cards crack me up sometimes. So I like to look at everything. So the pictures sometimes tell the story too. You know, for those of you that maybe aren't doing your part, you need to, okay? You definitely need to get committed here. Come out of any, you know, laziness maybe that you might be dealing with as well, or feeling like, you know, you want to throw in the towel. You're just like, yep, it's all about me, you know, give me my cocktail. And, you know, it's not easy, like I said. So I feel your pain, but this is what's going to help you to improve your relationship. Stay committed and do what you need to do. All right, pile number 4. God bless you guys. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. Thank you, Kirsty, for reaching out and requesting this reading. This goes for all you guys. Feel free, leave a comment below. Any type of pick a card series reading you'd like to see or for me to do, just let me know. I'll definitely take that into consideration. I love doing these pick a card readings. I could do them all day long. So that gives me the opportunity to give you guys more free content. Also, speaking of free content, if you guys are on Instagram, if you like Instagram, head on over there. I've been doing these little quickie readings on IGTV, and Instagram's made some changes where you can actually view the video right on the wall. So it just makes it very convenient for everybody. It's a great platform. You get to see my face. I love it. It's working out really well. I think I did like 2 readings last week. They're short and sweet, but very poignant. So head on over at The Clarity Cure. That's my account name over on Instagram. And I want to thank you once again for sharing all my videos as well. That really helps support my channel. I have a lot of people that, you know, watch my readings, but they don't necessarily follow me. So I would love for you to subscribe as well so I can bring you more and more content and connect with you guys more personally to the channel. All right. So God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.